will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people connect government and say, Sankepia people, don't know about Moya Sankepi, one person I won't go in court. But they say that over there employ their family people because they need work. They are the person that need work, and they are the person Sankepia people say they want there. We employ our family people, but some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is no better time when the country is not better. It is every better time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be only valid for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for Saturday. They are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They are people that got degrees. They know nothing. The only person people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million marketers, people around and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long never carry the benefit of because we are close.
Tell yourself, forget to forget about Yaka Koluba.
What is Bagadilo Yaka Koluba?
Tell Yaka Koluba. Someone Yaka Koluba passing you. You are not allowed to like you talk. You forsake yourself while Yaka Koluba passing you. Whether Yaka Koluba passing for you, you want to know a lot of Yaka Koluba. Tell them, man, and you know who names them about Yaka Koluba for that. And I'm going to look for Yaka Koluba there. You know when I want to do around there, you move all the way to go just to take a go for Yaka Koluba.
You last year you go for Yaka.
Yes.
For Bene.
Because Yaka Koluba and the one that is talking for him was. So you are telling to this Yaka Koluba because a budget.
Oh, Yaka can be talking to the president. It's not a good thing.
Let's give for power, give for job. Yes. They're happy. Saying that you are not when you are not going to Koluba, but we tell them that great people in life today. Yaka Koluba are not coming crossing. You understand? You understand? Yaka Koluba. You can't let Yaka Koluba there. You feel like on the line.
You go for Yaka?
Yes, yes, yes. They don't tell us to tell Yaka Koluba for them. We don't want to tell Yaka Koluba for them. We don't want you. They see that they do for them for Yaka Koluba. They let for them for Yaka Koluba. They let you give up power, give up job. That's yourself. Yaka, the way you not to tell the country and the corrupt. You say you're going to talk corruption for the country. Now you're calling them more corrupt on it. People die every day.
You said the president comment is the most corrupt on you.
No, I'm coming down. So I will shot you. You will shot me then forget about Yaka Koluba. Yaka Koluba did not tell you. Then you forget about Yaka Koluba. Now I want to look for my day. They will send you for Yaka Koluba. Then you forget about Yaka Koluba. Anything I do for me, I do for the other person. Then you do Yaka Koluba. Who don't know? They will know you. Our sister will go take them to tell Yaka Koluba for them. Now you know. They are not doing Yaka Koluba in our house.
Okay. All right, we're coming to anything you want to say final before we leave you. Thank you so much.
Yes, you know, see, because someone else is going to say, one corner, they do our own day. And they tell the other police, they can't walk through our advance. You can't continue for it. Tell him to forget about your Koluba, eh? Okay,
Hello.
Eric,
Yeah, man.
François, you made mistake.
Father.
I heard you last night. Me and Kun indeed to move Kufa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching most Sunday, you will conclude that I'm right. Will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone. They don't pick me up. They don't lay me down. They don't even have time.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't talk. Yeah, I don't talk because God knows why it's happening. And everything I will accept it because Our son Kun is vice president to him for Nimba. The Nimba people will not understand if I start hating on Boyka. The Senate started a trap for Boyka. When we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just taking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house. So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but I think they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate. Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not along with them.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after telling about for 12 years now, he now president.
What a great day. What a wonderful opportunity it is. And it feels so very, very interesting. And indeed, great opportunity, as always, to be here behind these microphones to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. One nation, one people, one destiny. Pushing the limit to ensure that indeed those with the duty to ensure that Liberia works for everyone. Those with the duties to ensure that Liberia works for every Liberian citizen, irrespective of where you are, the background you come from, the political persuasion. The country must work for everybody. And that is the commitment that we have. We come here every day, taking the risks to stand in the gap and expose all of the clandestine, surreptitious attempt to steal from the Liberian people only to the benefit of a few greedy gods calling themselves government officials. What kind of government officials are you if indeed your actions cannot serve the collective desire and interest of the general public? How do you feel? Liberians are hungry. Liberians are suffering. Liberians can't get anything in their own country. But you sit there as one of the leaders, one of the heads of a very critical agency, a very critical sector. You're signing on and giving leverage to foreigners to come here and do just whatever they want to do. All we are asking, ensure that the laws and the regulations are fully adhered to. And that's exactly why folks don't like us. But who cares? Good morning, Liberia. Good morning. Just wherever you are this morning, a pleasant good morning and welcome. Welcome to our friends, and followers. Welcome to those of you in the diaspora. It's a great Wednesday morning. Wet. I know for those of us residing in the watery areas must be catching some difficulties this morning because it truly rained. There was serious, very heavy rain last night. Oh yeah. Very scary. The rain was so much. And then when you wake up to the morning, I'm not sure if people in those kinds of conditions even here had any kind of a decent sleep last night. But again, when the country is working for everybody, you have a befitting job, you're taking something home, nice and beautiful. I'm not sure you would choose to go base zinc shack in some kind of wetland. Everybody want to live good. But indeed, again, this is the condition. This is the condition that our people are compelled to. And that's why. So every time it rains, we ought to be here sending out empathies to those families and friends across different parts of Liberia, Monrovia, that are currently afflicted by flood and its consequences. Too many things to talk about, lots of things to have breakfast with you this morning on the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9, Liberia's foremost informative breakfast platform, where we discuss the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Happy birthday to His Excellency, former President George Manawia, and happy birthday to my own little man, so yes, indeed, we are having a double dose. Double dose of birthday celebrations. The nation is paused. Social media all shut down. Held hostage. No other conversation permitted right now besides George Weah's birthday and my son's birthday. So whether you like it. So even Bagger, right? So we're not small pingo. Anyway, I see you scroll small. Y'all gotta see George Weah's birthday post or you see my son's birthday post. You say, oh, are they picking every? Hey, Pin, where you coming from? On a day when the old man say, and I return to the country. Then Pin going. But look, man, that's the beauty of democracy, and that's the beauty of the country we find ourselves in. And we all must work to preserve this culture. There's no need to fight. There's no need to go after each other. Of course, it is terroristic if you attack people for their views and you want to harm them or inflict some harm or danger to them. That is terrorism. And we are not sure that being a Liberian is synonymous to terrorism. So all of those you pigs that are so very angry and want to do something to us, when you start being terrorists, you got to stop those terroristic attitudes. But look, this morning, of course, we'll go to the airport. He got interesting things happened yesterday at the airport. Quite interesting, very dramatic. And of course, we're going to talk about it. We're going to play some of the videos, some of the voices, and all that. You understand? Of course, sometimes it's obvious when the leader of the country, after successfully embarking on a productive foreign travel or representation of the country, because the understanding is that when a president or a leader leaves the country, he has gone to project the best interests of the country. And on their return, most times, most cases, citizens will voluntarily gather to welcome and thank and appreciate the president. But for 20 plus days, our own president left the country and were held down in some kind of basement, sleeping and nourishing ill, man. Went to the United Nations and could not deliver an 8-page conversation. Got cut off. National embarrassment. People are ashamed. The cool sellers. All the old man say, "Hey, Papa, you may shame. Oh, Papa." As if that disgrace for the country was not enough, our grandpa went the next day. Grandpa Bogart. Hey, look, folks. So the grandpa went the following day, addressed the United Nations General Assembly. What are the issues? You can barely find anything, no highlight. 11th day, he went to the diaspora conference. At the diaspora conference, yeah, he made some comments there, but again, Liberians are asking. The president said we should go back home. We should stay home. We shouldn't leave the country. We should stay home and build. But the question is, Mr. President, how are we going to build? Well, all of the government contracts today are being rewarded to cousins and family relatives and associates of you, Mr. President, or from the Kisi ethnic group. Some of them, or some of whom are performing very testimony. Check across government contracts. Folks, this is absolutely unacceptable. But yes, it's happening. And the old man feels proud. And you see, everybody stays here. When you get an opportunity to leave, stay. Stay here, build. How we coming build, Mr. President? We got a small real market and we're selling, we're hustling. You send your PCC, your MCC, they clear air. They tell the auction getting market, they go give it to their girlfriend in the community. Mr. President, you not know. Those are the things that people are doing. But you still say, so the motorcyclists, you get them off. Then you say the pushing hustle to lead the country to go hustle for better living. You stay. So stay to do what? Stay to look at you and Gregory Kuma. So yes, we'll go to the airport and we'll come back to Monrovia and go right there to the office of the Minister of Mines and Energy, Women Pay. I'm told he's set to leave the country. And today we want to challenge Women Pay on what reform he's done that directly enhances the involvement of Liberia and guarantee the growth and development of Liberia in the mining industry of Liberia. My name is Abu Sharif, and of course, as always, Hagar Gona is here. Together, we're going to drive you straight up to 10 o'clock. The cash giveaway is also here on *255*1#, *255*1#. It's the code, and of course, you're good to go this morning, Wednesday morning. Hagar, morning, welcome.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you, and good morning to the peace-loving people of our great nation, Mama Liberia. We are grateful to be back here on the midweek edition of the Freedom Morning Rise. It's always a pleasure when we gather here together, knowing that you are out there and got our back, and it's because of you that we defy our beds every morning, across through intimidation, through fear and whatever. To just come here and sit here just to talk the Liberian people talk. So we are grateful to be here. Let me use this medium to express happy birthday greetings to His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, immediate former president of the Republic of Liberia and standard bearer of the Congress for Democratic Change, or the Coalition for Democratic Change. Today, October 1, is your birthday, Chief. Good morning to you, boss, and happy God bless birthday. And also to little Mohammed Sharif, who is celebrating his birthday today. All the pictures they meant that people picture, yeah? Yeah, they made a people. But let me say happy birthday to you. Let me say thanks to your mother, your dad, and everyone who continue to help you go through strength every day with wisdom. Let's hope that God will protect you and May Allah give you long life and everything that you deserve. So, yes, we are here to continue with the Liberian people's job. Too many things to talk about. Yesterday, the president of the Republic of Liberia arrived in country. But Abu, something that I've noticed, I don't know what about that, but the last time former President Weah entered Liberia, it was when the current president was addressing the UNGA. But the former president's arrival made more news than the current president speech. And then yesterday, Abu
so why those of you following, you keep dropping your birthday,
birthday
greetings and comments will definitely reach there. We got to celebrate the former president.
Yeah, sure.
So he got go ahead.
So again, yesterday, Abu, I did not know that there is normally this protocol where supporters of the former president normally gather to his house on the eve of his birthday with the candlelight. They gather yeah. So I was in a gathering yesterday upon the invite of a friend, and they were planning. In fact, the guys were inviting me to go and sleep in rehab. So my question was, why would I sleep in rehab when I got my comfortable place? It was like, oh no, you have to come today. Tonight is going to be interesting. I said, what happened? They said, but you know, tonight they cannot net by 11 o'clock, 11:30, 11:45. All of us will buy our candle. Will be having a shut off. We put it on. We start celebrating the papa's birthday. I was like, oh really? So all that thing that normal plane I can do, or you just won't do it special this time. He said, no, that normal thing. No, so even though yesterday the current president was coming, but preparation for the birthday of the former president
kind of took center stage.
Yeah, it took center stage more than even the arrival of the current president. So I don't know why, but
why do you think it's always the case?
I always told people, I say, there is one thing you cannot fight in life, and that is grace.
Okay.
All you do when you notice that God has destined upon somebody special grace, and you feel envious of that grace, the best thing you do is to befriend that person and seek and ask God for anointing, for the anointing of that person to. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened to Elijah and Elisha in the Bible.
Okay.
Elijah was somebody who was a follower of Elijah. He used to look at it, man. Elijah used to admire. Elisha used to admire Elijah's sermon and everything, his activities and all of that. So he wanted to be like or more than Elijah.
Okay.
So what did he do? He did not go envying Elijah, but what he instead came close to Elijah, and that's how he got the anointing. So if you want to tap in somebody's grace, you don't go about hitting them, burning their homes, saying all of the worst things about them. The best thing you do is to pray for that person, because I told somebody, I say, Abu, whenever you try to look down on somebody, or whenever you try to hate somebody because of their grace, you know what you're doing to God? You challenging God to continue to bless that person so God can prove you wrong. So that is just the common logic. You can't continue to fight one man over and over. His grace is speaking, but you still can't learn. That's why we are.
Same way making sense.
Oh, you have to give offering now. That way you have to give offering.
So Gary will be small offering basket, because I mean, honestly, you can't just put it any better. This is it. And every one of you can attest to that. Basically, everybody don't have to love, adore, support Mr. George Weah. But if you follow how things have been playing with him, it seems the more people think like they got to break this man down, right? Is the more, he keeps attracting more and more. Because imagine in 2005, they said that the young people were behind the meme, right? That time, those people who they were calling young people are the people in their 18 and early 20s, right? From 2005 to now, those people are over 40.
So yeah.
Right?
And they are still with him.
They are still with, no, aside from that, right? So those people, they can no longer be in the young people category.
No.
So if it was the young people with him 2005, right? That bunch of young people, right? Who, if you just calculate that number,
They're supposed to. Yeah.
they're supposed to just be there with him,
Yeah.
right? The new group of young people, instead of find any reason
No.
to be with him because they did not watch football games, they did not
Yeah,
see all those
yeah,
things there,
yeah.
right? But if you look at among the young people of today, right? The first time voters and all that, people who just turned 18, probably who just heard George Weah's story, they have a kind of unbending and you know admiration for
most definitely
for George Weah.
And Abu, that's where we are. You right about that, because if somebody was behind somebody at the age of 20, after 10, 15, 20 years, they add to your age. So that person, your age you've improved, and let's say those people who watch George Weah, who admire him doing his footballing days, are people who, if you claim because of football is why you see people behind, are the people supposed to follow. But these days, we following Messi, then Rolando. Our argument are Messi, then even many of them don't even know about even the Rolandino.
So the argument that people only follow him because of the football status and no, absolutely gets defeated.
So the fight is Abu. The earlier our friends realized that this guy is moving with a God-given gift, and grace is upon him. That's the better it is, because let's be frank, man, Abu, you've made all efforts. You fought this, man. You've done everything you could do, and every little time you do something thinking that you're making him unpopular, you are increasing his popularity even above yours. So what's the essence of fighting at this point? Now just give it to God and just befriend him so you get a tip of his grace. And that, but if you continue to think that fighting this, man, when you continue to fight what God has destined, or somebody that God has destined to be great, when you continue to fight them, you leave God with no alternative but to expose you. And when God is about to expose you, there are two ways. I can always tell people, two ways people can regret things in life. You will either regret and have the opportunity to repent, like in the case of Jonah, or you will regret and never chance, like in the case of Moses. So you cannot always push beyond your limit. You hear somebody, you not try, but things not still working. That grace speaking on that person's behalf. Just let them be. Pray for them, befriend them, and you are good. You will even see that God will be moved as a result of your proximity with that person. God will be moved to help you, so that that person grace can come upon you. But if he's hating one man, why you think George Weah, even out of the presidency, George Weah is making more news in this country than George Weah just recently, the last ballot, not this current one, the last one, Weah was the one who presented ballot. Since Weah left from here, Weah has been meeting hardcore leaders across the
and he remains consistently in the news. Consistently in the news. So if anybody thought that you're decimating this man's popularity, and of course you're kind of moving the conversation beyond George Weah and all that, I heard a lot of conversations are happening behind the scene, but right now we're not talking politics. But if you just scroll through your different social media handle, are supposed to be celebrating that the president has come back. There's some interview I was listening to where the journalists, were asking the president. He keep asking, what you say? You saw that back?
Yeah.
What you say? I say, no. So. But anyway, that Papa 1 minute. So, you know that our old man Paka, our Papa. So Papa welcome back, but. There is this one man, no matter where you keep scrolling, everywhere, he's dominated. So what I think folks in the government could do at about this time is to ignore this whole George Weah and CDC thing and focus on the Liberian people. How many times we have to ring this bell to you? It has been proven that you cannot do what you wish to do. So forget about him. Let him be in your corner, doing a thing. Ignore it. it is not even happening here, right? Keep focusing on your agenda. Keep focusing on what you want to do for the Liberian people, and let the Liberian people see you and judge you as per what you are doing for them, and not as per what you are doing to destroy George Weah. Because every time you attempt to destroy George Weah, it is the more that he keeps, elevating and extracting more clout. So, I mean, technically, I believe it's a waste of time. But there are a lot of people who are clout chasing out there, and they think, and they're doing a lot of podcasts, and you know it. That's an old trick. It is established in this country that to trend, right? Just go and be talking to him about George Weah every day.
People will follow you.
What are you saying sense? You're not saying sense. But once, because there are elements, there are a segment of the population who, for whatever reason, best known to themselves, right, can just not, tolerate the idea or the conversation about George Weah, right, at the peak or at the height of which he is. And like Hagar said, you can fight grace. You and myself have no capacity to question that. We can intellectualize our disagreements. We can talk about whatever we think, disqualify him for being an ideal president in our mind. But at the end of the day, if this is what God had destined this man for, you just can't do anything about it. So it's either you support or you stay in your corner and support whatever you believe in.
So, as part of the celebration of the birth anniversary of the former Liberian president, one of the communities in Johnsonville, the Kmawen community, the youth of Kmawen community are today commemorating the celebration of the birth anniversary of the former Liberian leader. And I'm told they are going to be having indoor activities and, of course, outdoor activities. So, we are going to we will try our best to be there. So kickball, the arrival of guests will start at 10 o'clock. The kickball is at 11 a.m.
So it's a day long.
The whole day long activities. Football is going to be at 12:30. And after party, party.
So we'll come there.
Yeah, we'll form a part of that, so we can.
So Chairman Hager will coordinate because chairman in the area there didn't get other female chairman, and
so why you always So the good thing about that community, the guy who is there as the youth chair is called Franklin. So in fact, the entire community, not the youth in particular, right? They've said that the entire community. The entire community have decided to commemorate the birth anniversary of the former Liberian leader. I saw pictures coming from over there some 2-3 days ago, where the residents themselves got together.
I think decided that the only people in that place grateful because if you live in that place before, you know what the whole condition was.
They decided to give their community a facelift. As a result of that, they gather. They brush along the roads, clean the pop or clean the various areas or fill the pop holes and all of that. So they gave the community a facelift, and today they are going to be having all-day event in commemoration of the birth anniversary of the former Liberian leader. And like we've said, we try to reach there to identify with them, the organizers.
No, we're not trying to reach there. We'll be there. We were telling you.
Your place on your play. In fact, I know I'm gonna do. So please, Franklin, you have to please talk to whoever the organizer is over there to please find Abu the number 7 jersey.
Oh, I'm proud of yesterday, so I can play about it.
Abu, once the thing that already you did not practice for today's show.
No, I'm bad. But
so for that era, okay, I agree. Yeah, for that era.
When people go and play Champions League, anything. Get practice session. You just tell somebody go put on. No, man. We're doing professional football here. We're doing
okay. So, but whatever the case is, you either keep the number 11 jersey or the 10 jersey for me. I will be there to come. Yeah, it's been a long time. And Abu will cheer me from the bench. He will be sitting on the bench clapping for me doing my video. If I say he will be doing my video. So
they can just go to the immensely working out. Say, oh, mama,
so yes, the youth of Kmawen, we will join the entire community. In fact, we will join them. So seditions there, and not just sedition. In fact, the entire community,
Liberians, right, and residents of Johnsonville, Kmawen, and other adjacent community, you can join in the celebration because your community did not organize something like that, and you share the sentiment.
This effort is being led by seditions.
Yes, and you share.
So maybe there are some.
So you can move.
Maybe you are there, and you maybe from another political party, but you've been in the area, you've seen the level of development, you saw what happened during the former administration, what happened in that entire Johnsonville
lead
belt
development
and all
thing,
of that.
right? You in the community and you know
identify.
thing hard, right?
Yeah.
To now bother can be easy, like opportunity. So come here, you can go across. You can go across the pound. Yeah. So Hypnas Collie, congratulations, today is his birthday too.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
I didn't
Hypnas, what's up? It's been a long time.
Yeah, Hypnas is a friend and follower. So let's say happy birthday to you, Hypnas, and all other people celebrating this morning. So the CSA director, right, has just made a post for former President Weah among several other people, right, that have posted. So folks, this morning we got too many things to talk about. And tension there yesterday on a graduation day that's supposed to be a day of celebration, and they were trying to understand why the graduation turned out the way it turned out. These are massive and terrible, imprint of failure and of course breakdown. Mr. President, it's good that you're in the country this morning, but these are clear signals of breakdown. Complete breakdown, right? Do we want to understand and know why? But those are Liberian children. But anyway, let's do this in honor of former President Weah and all others celebrating today. Particularly, this is his own mix and this is his own production. And so we like to play that on behalf of the management and staff of Freedom FM. And of course, the Freedom Morning Rise to be particular. When other shows come, they will do their own. But we like to say a pleasant and blissful happy birthday to the former president. Yeah. And so in honor of that, we want to drop this joint. Okay, so let's see.
It's a birthday. Jump around and have a good time. Rastafari. Yeah, me know. Yeah, just say me a celebrate now. They probably man. Go to ram pam pam. It's a birthday time. Viva! Jump! Rastafari. Yeah, man. To you. We gonna celebrate. Happy birthday to you. We gonna have a good time. Happy birthday to you, dear. We gonna party. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well. Happy birthday to you. We jamming again. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well. Happy birthday to you, dear. We gonna ram pam pam pam. Happy birthday. Yes, I am. Look at you. Come let me jump up around and we ram pam 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 for your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Come back again. Come let me jump up around and we ram pam 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 for your birthday. Happy birthday to you. I know you're feeling irate, so we gonna ramp up and celebrate and have a good time all night long. Happy birthday to you. I wish you well. Come let me jump up around and we ramp up for your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Come back again. Come let me jump up around and we ramp up for your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We gonna celebrate. Happy birthday to you. We gonna ramp up. Happy birthday to you, dear. I wish you well. Happy birthday to you. Tell me again. Happy birthday to you. I know you feeling irate. Happy birthday to you. We gonna celebrate. Happy birthday to you, dear.
Oh, yes, indeed. Happy birthday to you. And so, just wherever you are this morning, wanting to reach and extend birthday wishes to former President George Manuel Weah, the opportunity is yours on 0776 104 104, 086 500 104. This is the Freedom Money Rise, Liberia most listened to breakfast platform. And so the whole country is locked down. So this is the perfect opportunity to have all of us join in and send out our treat, our best wishes to the man who brought the presidency down and included everybody, every community of this country, every sector of this country felt George Weah as president, whether it's in entertainment, whether it's in sports, whether it's in the market, just wherever, folks. This is George Manuel Weah, the Bekube. Oh yes, and this is what the enemies don't like to hear. That on the scale, George Weah has proven a better human being. But anyway, folks, call in and let's hear you. Former president, we have just been signaled that he's tuned in. In fact, he's listening and he's watching birthday wishes. And of course, let's take calls. Hey, guy, let's take calls.
Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Just walk away from your radio, please. Let's do it red by short. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my person calling you from Ghana.
Cassidy calling from Ghana. 30 seconds.
Yeah, just want to say happy birthday to former president, His Excellency George Manuel Weah. I wish you well.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Let's talk to somebody else. Walk away from your radio or we cut you off. Hello? Good morning. Go ahead. 30 seconds you've got. Go ahead.
I just want to wish my person happy birthday.
You can't tell us what's your name?
My name is T. I'm calling for St. Paul.
Okay, Bernice.
I want to wish my person happy birthday, long life, prosperity.
Okay, let's talk to this person from this other line. Good morning. 30 seconds you've got.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
I'm Samuel Dennis, a.k.a. Shiki Bebe, and join you from Florida.
Go ahead.
District number 14. Happy birthday to former President George Manuel Weah.
Okay, let's talk to this person from here. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Relatively okay. Go ahead.
It is. It's working, calling from overtime jail.
Okay.
I want to use the chance to wish my former president a happy birthday and long life.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Let's talk to this person from this side. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You live. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Yeah, morning. Johnson from my call from ING. I want to say happy birthday to my former president, George Manuel Weah.
Thank you so kindly. Let's talk to this person from this side. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead. You live. 30 seconds.
Yeah, this Mohammed Douglas Vacha, Broker, District number 2, Mosuaro County.
Go ahead. From district number 2, Mosuaro County.
Yeah.
You want to call me after the show?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so call. Yeah, wish your happy birthday, then we can talk after the show, okay?
Yes, my president is our president. So I want to say happy, great birthday to you, President George Manuel Weah.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
I'm calling for birthday.
Go ahead.
I want to tell my former president happy birthday. May God bless him and give him long life.
Okay, thank you. Birthday to His Excellency Dr. George Manuel Weah. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is Jack Taylor calling from the African community.
Go ahead, Chief.
I just want to be thankful to God this morning for sparing our president life, our former president, George Manuel Weah, for sparing his life to see this wonderful day. I want to wish him many more years to come. May God continue to give him the grace to do exploits.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You live. Go ahead.
My name is Lawrence Bono. I call you from Perry Street.
Go ahead from Perry
I
Street.
want to wish my president happy birthday.
Okay.
And may God bless him.
Okay.
And give him long life.
Thank you so kindly. I got David King and Masisi on the line. Let me pick Masisi first.
President, we are eating show my son, but nobody wishing my son happy birthday. My begin, he has.
Yeah, I have to wait, my
Go ahead, you live.
Okay. To say happy birthday to my fucking brother. George Manning, the president. The bar room, I want to say happy birthday. I wish you Lord and prosperity.
Okay.
No sickness will see it do. Any weapon will come against you, not fortune. It will go back to the center. Every evil arrow, I plan your ass, the money for that. I cover that with blood of Jesus. Happy birthday.
Amen. Okay. Let's talk to David King from this side. Good morning.
Good morning, Eda. And let me say good morning to Abu.
Morning, Allah.
Morning.
Yeah, I wish I had my fellow post ready today so I can join Jamaica in here.
I mean, just cannot go there. You have to play football. Let's go identify with our brothers from there.
Yeah. On a more serious note, I want to wish the former president happy 58th anniversary. As he approach 2029, we pray that God should continue to give him that grace.
Okay.
And the blessing that he has continued to give him so that he can really rescue our country.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
we'll
David,
take two
let's
more
talk
calls.
to somebody here from this other side. Good morning.
Two more persons and then that's
Good morning.
You live. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, sir. For the area Toba, I want to extend my greeting, my birthday greeting to my black camel. Yes, morning. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Don't lie.
Okay. Let's talk to Edmond Carr from this line. Edmond, good morning.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say good morning to the both of you. Thanks to you guys. I wish my Black President George Emmanuel Weah happy birthday as he celebrates this day. We pray that every evil plan against him in Liberia may it be exposed. We declare that he will always pass before bad things happen behind him.
Amen.
Happy birthday, my president. We are with you. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Let's talk to this other person from the diaspora. Let's talk to you. Good morning. You're live.
Good morning.
Morning.
I want to extend my perfect greeting to the Black Diamond Africa, President of George Emmanuel Weah.
Okay.
Celebration of his 50th birthday anniversary.
Okay. All right. Thank you so kindly for the birthday the birthday wishes. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to I think that's where we can.
So let's
thanks
there.
to all of you for the wishes and
keep playing on *255*1#, *255*1#. An opportunity to win yourself some very fabulous cash this morning on the show. So yes, indeed. Let me bring you some newspaper headlines that I found quite interesting, particularly from Verity newspaper. The banner headline reads, "Arbitrary removal. Leak letter reveals removal of study leave staff," and that is happening at Enfield. I see in the photograph Enfield Director General. I don't know whether that's the nomenclature. Unity Party Dr. Yan Tube, right? Dube, say Dube, yeah. You know that say UP scientist. That woman passing, right? You see import in the country, man, who is short saying when D Calabash, I say correct. The infectious disease scientists, they may not wear short saying go D Calabash. Imports in the country, communicable disease. But anyway, so the paper is reporting that at the entity there, because I see Josiah Joker here, the guy who passes around and anybody sees in the screen, my name is Dr. Josiah Joker. You know me? My name is Dr. Josiah Joker. The men are telling Dr. very important passing all around anybody. My name is Dr. Josiah Joker. But in any which way. So, ruling that Enfield rise in response to arbitrary removal of several of its technical employees from the payroll by the Civil Service Agency. So D'Artagnan has raised concern that the CSA, through Mr. Josiah Joker, the fanatical extremist UP Joseph Boakai man, right? We'll remove that. Then we leave from there, we come down further. We are underpaid. We're still hearing and talking about underpayment here after the Minister of Finance, Augustine P. Gaffron, the man who we're hearing is opting to be president as well, told the whole country and of course that nobody goes home with less than 150 in this government. So judicial workers alarm and may leak payroll. So grab a copy and you know the facts. The people come out, they use the radio, the airwaves, they lie to the Liberian people. The reality are quite different. So we've said on countless occasions that look, Gaffron has proven to be a very terrible finance minister of this country, who feeds on deception, misinformation, and what? Intellectualizing the suffering of the Liberian people, and then other people will be there, Baku, yeah, gaff, and that's all. That's all. And at the end of the day, you go put your hand in your pocket, you put your bead at 80. Oh, I thought Gavia intellectualized general at 150. Yeah, 80. I did as soon you pay $20 current LEC, that's 60. You buy one bag, 25 kg bag. You're talking around what, $45? Trouble coming, right? Then what other bill you give you actually? Then maybe you save someone at $20 somewhere in the corner for transportation. They dare you to from Jalo for transportation. People suffering in the government. Then, furthermore, PUL yesterday was the Press Union of Liberia 61st anniversary, and we were there to grace the occasion. We rubbed shoulders with a lot of veterans and former instructors and lecturers and professors. And I want to say yesterday was very colorful. It was a unique occasion. We're grateful that the Press Union of Liberia is taking a leap and, of course, a whole new reformist trajectory, and things are getting back on course. Credit to the young dynamic Julius Kanuba, who has committed himself to reviving the Press Union of Liberia and ensuring that it takes its rightful place in our society. So PUL President blast Boakai administration. Grab a copy of the Variety paper and read all of these critical publications and know exactly what is happening. So let's go to the airport. The president came back to the country on yesterday. We want to welcome the president. But again, before that, I think weeks back, former President Weah came to the country. And then subsequently, all of the newspaper carried the headline. This is Variety. This is a unity party, Boakai Rambo people, Mountain Collie. This is Boakai Rambo's own people, and there is not a mention of anything relative to Boakai's arrival yesterday in Boakai Rambo's people. It speaks volume, right? Mm-hmm. But the action yesterday was to kind of send a signal that indeed, because the president has always expressed his sentiment that there is only one president, and nobody has questioned that there is more than one president. There's one president in Liberia, and that president is Joseph Juma Boakai. And yes, we know it, but at the end of the day, the man who hears the cries and reach out to the concerns of the Liberian people, they always idolize him, celebrate him, and there's nothing you can do about that. So Liberians got for the most part, it was alleged that Liberians were being paid
$20,
right? $20 or so to go to the airport to receive the president and create an atmosphere where he has been, overwhelmingly welcome and blah, blah, blah. So we also read a comment or a statement from the Ministry of Information telling people to go to the airport and go for some kind of prayer service. And all of those things turned out yesterday. Nobody know what even happened. Mm-hmm. What are the prayers what are the massive welcoming was held? Can it be compared to when George Weah came back to the country? So you'll see how you're reducing the president now. Mr. President, is to fire some of these ass service ministers who are stealing from you, but whenever you're coming to force and say, oh, yeah, go.
They want to make this thing to appear like you are in a competition.
And they got to stop doing that. Mr. President, you have become the president already. There's no argument about that. But you want to put yourself in popularity context now, then it becomes a problem. So we got to start comparing, okay, when George Weah came, when Bwaka came. So when we do that, and blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, news and reports are coming, validating and confirming that indeed people were ignorantly recruited, bossed. I saw a library investigators video of 10 bosses spiked. 10 NTA and Kilobin bosses.
But yet the crowd could not.
But yet still, there were pockets of people there. It's like the 10 bosses get the boy. Let go smell note will be waiting wherever to go. Your call. The boy when smell note they go do their different thing.
You know when you are appointed, before your appointment or after your appointment, your terms and conditions of that appointment can be presented to you. The terms and conditions of that appointment can be presented to you. So apparently, that's what happened yesterday. So the terms and conditions of that agreement yesterday, the guys who were carried weren't prepared to go above the terms and conditions. So apparently they told the people, say, yeah, can you way around here when the baby can we get a convo all over. So they could not go any further than what their TOR, because it was because of that they
and the timing also, because the president came around 6 something, right? Yeah. And you took the people from the community in order to tell some of the people, the Timber Union people, they say their back pay. So the president going pay.
The president,
their
go there, go present, I'll apply to the president.
Your power working before, the Timber Union, the president going pay. That's how they recruited people. They get the pool. So that what you started hearing, because immediately after Council, I called on Council yesterday, right? Somebody come and say, man, at the background, they came here, they say, oh, the timber worker, and so our partner, Bappy, so we'll go get it to the airport, so the president bringing the money. Oh, so let's play some of the video. I let the old man from Kesedi Boulevard.
Yeah.
Y'all listen,
there is she. Let's try to get it on your screen.
Yeah.
While we do so, continue to play your cash giveaway this morning. Abu,
keep playing.
The back to school draw was on yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
What of that? I didn't late last night.
So they got to send us the name of the
100,000.
Okay.
The numbers, everything. So yeah.
And yes, my fire.
And those of you watching,
here to tell us why you're here for,
right? This is exactly.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
Airport, Mr. President.
I need to receive the president.
Yeah.
And yes.
So,
my fire.
Who she said my father benefit? Somebody.
You're here to tell us why you're here for.
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
So this was the prior conversation I was having. This was the real reason why they took them from where they were to the Roberts International Airport.
So what it says is that Liberians were not going to voluntarily move to go.
No, not at all.
There is nothing impressive that that have made news that as soon as you come in the community, the president that did a thing, the president come here, you gotta go, boss here, the people go. So you had to go the extra mile of trying to create a false narrative that look, the president is bringing money, will be giving your power benefit and other benefits you can. So the woman left Kesali Boulevard in her nurse aid clothes, right? She jumped, she not feel her hair fun to go for a power benefit. They go ask her, good afternoon. What is your name and what are you here for? And you have to see my power benefit.
You're here today. Tell us why you're here
for. Who embarrassed the president? Like,
I'm here to receive my father benefit.
The father benefit.
But I need to receive the president.
Oh, the president of the Republic of Liberia.
Let's rectify.
Are you from one of the group? What's the name of the group you're from?
The one from the group that she don't even know the name.
Power.
Correct. The whole organization was poor and embarrassing.
So let's go.
The whole organization was poor. Why are you embarrassing the old man like this?
I'm from the Kesedi Boulevard.
You guys are how many numbers are from service team to receive the president?
The old man.
They almost say there are plenty, but she don't know them.
No. Right? Painting fake pictures to the old man. They hold that man, right? This is deceptive, because that is the reason why, you know, the president went to the States at one of the town hall or the conversation that the president said that as far as he is aware, he has not dismissed anybody without due process. You see, it tells you how disconnected the president is from the reality. Apparently, sometimes I'm like, what is going on? Is it that people are taking decisions and using the president name and all of those things? Librarian needs to stand up. The victims of these things need to stand up.
There was this allegation that the president's signature was forged. Before,
even the vice president, the forging. Why you think the Watcher Center has been closed for all those wives? Right? The claim is that there been serial forgery going on around the president's signature, the vice president's signature, and all of those things.
So some of those releases out, the president, even his office is not in the know. People just go red.
No, we are just assuming it's possible it's equally in the know, but pretending not to be in the know and understanding what is going on. And then, you know, the old man comes from a background where he likes to create a picture where you're blaming other people for his own lapses. And I think that's exactly what he did in 2017 when he said that they squandered opportunities and that he was a race car park. So Liberians were, for the most part, able to see him differently and see the general regime of the Unity Party that he served in as vice president differently. So he kind of take himself out of the mess and the spoils. So you have to understand that that's the history in the background, right? So while he is also seated, creating a narrative as if to say people are just taking decisions and you're not aware and these things come up, it is equally and utterly disgraceful, right? So we wouldn't want to buy into that, because at this point, you are the man in charge. You are the president and you are the one given all of the authority to lead. An interview was held. Asked the president, Mr. President, what is the update? What's the update from the UN General Assembly and the Diaspora Conference? Or the president could say that it was successful, it was successful. What is the definition of a successful trip, Mr. President, after weeks out of the country? What is your definition of successful trip? Did we meet the objective and goals of the Diaspora Conference? Right? What is going to happen in the next...
What was the standard set? What was the goal set?
They have their own goals. So what should Liberians look up for, right? In the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year from the Diaspora Conference and the engagements? What should we expect to see coming out of that? That is when journalists go to the airport and ask you, Mr. President, welcome back to the country. What's the update, from the visit? What can Liberians look out for? Right? These are the kind of things. Oh, yeah, we have this XYZ bilateral engagements, and we can inform our people at this point that, look, in a year time or two, this sector here, we have secured XYZ. Have these conversations and the people will celebrate. Say successful, blanket, vague, explains absolutely nothing. And then our people get coerced and pay $20 and they're disgraced. Let's go to our man, the ACOP man.
Talk to another brother here. Welcome, Chief. Yeah. What is your name? My name is Paul Cooper. Say what? Dennis Cooper. Dennis Cooper. Yeah, Mr. Cooper, welcome. You're here today at the airport. What's your mission here today?
Welcome back, Mr. President. Maybe we know what you're on that day.
You came here with Dennis Cooper. Yeah, Mr. Cooper, welcome. You're here today at the airport. What's your mission here today?
Telling the people that they were going for some kind of benefit.
You leader for our benefit. You came here with a leader for your benefit. Yeah. What kind of benefit are you here for? Apple. Huh? Apple? Yeah. So Apple is what type of group? Ready? I was small already. I was not know. You don't know. Yeah. But your manager say what kind of today for your benefit?
I was small.
What are you here for?
I don't know. Yeah. But you couldn't find
that money. That money. Money benefit. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So, fellow Liberian, this is it. I don't know. All of these things basically kind of, draw negative attention to the presidency. And sometimes some of you will see people like us as, probably your like your I mean you were in your very small mind consider us to be your opposition. No, absolutely we're not. But look at the facts. We're talking about the Liberian presidency here. Who organizes and reduces the presidency to this level? Let's do comparative analysis with how Mother Bill right here is being welcomed, with how John Dramani Mahama is being welcomed, right? How the vice president of Nigeria is being welcomed in the country. And then you hire boss, you fill them up with people who understand zero about why they are going there and what technically and purposefully mislead the people and took them there. So when you organize things like that around the presidency, we're speaking because these things are on international wire. It's embarrassing all of us. It's embarrassing the country. So, president, you have to call this thing. You have to call the people out, right? We're hearing Cornelia Kratupa was at the center of this organization. This is poor organization.
Disgracefully.
So we're here for our power benefit. We're here for ACO benefit.
That was small.
So the stand-up about ACO can't go for ACO benefit anymore. Right? If this journalist would have gone a little more, gotten a lot. So basically, folks, the reason we're bringing this up is you cannot window dress the hardship and difficulties in the country. You cannot. Every attempt and every effort you make to create a picture that is contrary to the actual reality on the ground, you get backfire.
Mm-hmm.
And this is exactly how it has backfired. Because the essence is to make it seem to the president that everything is okay, Mr. President. Liberians are satisfied, things are fine, people are eating daily and they're okay. So they're demonstrating and manifesting that through, and they are voluntary and welcoming ceremony of you. And then these kinds of things come out. This is shame and disgraceful. Mr. President, you have to sit down. You have to sit down and look. It is just almost 2 years, Mr. President. There are a lot of time to catch up. There are lots of time to catch up, Mr. President, because we don't want this country to go down. We can't be like the other guys of yesterday who say that they will burn down the executive mansion, they will burn down the airport. No, Mr. President, for us, right, all we do here is for the benefit of this country and its people. We do it radically, but we do it with purpose. And the purpose is clear. This is absolutely, Mr. President, why people were trying to create false and fake narrative yesterday at the airport. MVTC students were agitating and protesting. Let's put the MVTC people video up. Right? So let them tell the president now. Pretty much tell the president, how do you reconcile these? You're trying to sell a narrative that the country, okay, everybody happy, and this is the Monrovia Vocational This is the Monrovia Vocational Training Institute or Center, right? A government-run, the largest vocational institution in the country, graduating SACO, I think SACO 12 or SACO 14, and then it turned out chaotic. And of course, what we saw there, agitation, resentment because of bad treatment, mistreatment, and of course, irresponsible governance from the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the management there at the MVTC. Let's hear. Breaking tears, nothing, and what we understood is that these are men and women. They will not just jump on a day that they're supposed to be happy. They say we won't protest. Why do people protest?
There were prior negotiations, there were prior consultations done. So what's the real issue? After they've collected graduation fees from the students. So after they've collected graduation fees from the students, everybody playing the graduation ceremony, and this is what was discussed yesterday. Collect the people money, right? So why do people protest? People protest for various reasons, Mr. President. People protest for social justice, to advocate for equality, human rights, and an end to discrimination or oppression. So people do not protest when things are okay. People do not protest when life is fine, when they're getting everything and their rights and their opportunity and privileges are given them. So whenever you see protestation, it is a signal that what's the real issue? Form of oppression or denial happening somewhere and people come out to win. Economic issues, people protest for economic issues. The president, the ministers, the directors, and your heads of agencies you reports telling you that they have bettered the lives of the Liberian people, but yet Liberians continue to protest. Why do people protest? To address concerns about wages, working conditions, unemployment, or economic inequality. That is the reason people will protest. Mr. President, have you asked yourself why there have been so many protests since I became president? In 2021, organized and orchestrated by individuals. Remember now, the chairman of the United Party, when he protested to your house, why did he protest? Right? He protested for jobs, unemployment, because he was unemployed and he needed a job. He mobilized young people that when they protested. So you get it? Political grievances. He will protest. Like the Molu protest, for example. So what's the real issue? To express dissatisfaction with government policies, corruption, or authoritarian rule. The Molu protest qualify under this. We are not agitating just because they want to agitate. They're pre-existing conditions. For example, the street vendors, the Yana boys and Yana girls that protested the other day, the motorcyclists that protested some time ago, environmental concerns, Mr. President, right? In the Ministry of Mines, the mining. Let us have reached before you. If your lieutenants have not torn them apart, raising concern about the exploitation of our environment and, of course, our natural resources without due accountability for these things. People protest for personal freedom. People protest for accountability. To give us account on the massive $10 million project in Foya. Even to what? The poor mother who did not bid for it. There is no records, there is no evidence of any PPCC project going through. You know, the deputy minister said the last time he said that was an MRU project, and as we speak,
but I think
all efforts or all inquiries requested from
you saw the MRU.
Yeah,
so what's the real issue? Because they didn't get no project yet as far as they're concerned, blah blah. So all that thing a lot. But Ghana know that look for more. Don't waste your time. You know they problem too serious to be 2-3 days talking about small ball, Daniel really passing around and all that. So this is it, Mr. President. So because Hagar, what they try to do is to create a narrative that that opposition people, people, Mr. President, how many more times? Opposition every day, that opposition envy these students. You keep calling Liberians who are raising this issue. I just told you why people protest. People just don't jump from the blue and jump in the street and things and protest. Mr. President, can you turn your eye to addressing the concerns of all of these citizens across the country? Even the turnout yesterday at the airport is an indication of protest. The turnout that was so decimal yesterday is an indication of protest. But let's hear you all on your thought about this. the breakdown in the rule of law, the terror in the economy, the prices that are skyrocketing. Look at what happened with the innocent police officer. And somebody tried to make it like Liberians have grown terroristic and they can do this and can do that. No, that's not Liberian.
That's anger.
Right? Have we gone to the genesis? Mr. President, we send a warning out that look, Mr. Gregory Cuomo needs to slow down and readjust his model. You don't create a police environment where the citizens see police officers as their enemy and they develop a desire to harm or injure them. You are putting the innocent officers in harm's way. And this is the danger. Look at that. A traffic officer serving his country. You think he deserves to die like that? Absolutely not. Can we sit down and ask the question, or you think Liberia just jump from the blue and start? No. I bet you that individual that did that is regretting right now. Probably thinking, and with all of the notion and the way the police have been afraid and think and running away, they think I want something, they go jump into problem. Yeah, the people's son, young son died. And you don't think it has something to do with how people are running the country? It has a whole lot to do with how people are running the country, Mr. President. Gregory has made the police so very terrible. That relationship and cordiality that used to be driving the traffic, you see police officer and cameraman lecturing, motorcycle, everybody, and you know that camaraderie and things. Hey, bro, what's up? But you don't see it's like cat and dog right now. Right? Serial war has come between that kind of policing where you see the police is the friend of the people and the people are friend to the police and all of them, they are working hand in hand, right? You can enforce the law, but at the same time, you can also maintain relationship with the community that when there are issues that you need to get to, you call the community board, they will not be running away from you. We condemn that action. And this must be a signal to the police to readjust and rebuild their image with the population. And I like to say to even all of us, the police, they are our brothers. Don't mind sometimes they try to are ruthless is because they've been indoctrinated. That's why indoctrination is terrible. They have been indoctrinated, but they are our brothers, they are our family, they are our uncles, they are this. They are from the very same community. So why would you want to harm somebody from the same community? Again, you, the law enforcement, joint security. Look at what we witnessed from the Tottenham University on yesterday. University students, I'm told, went to do election, send joint security people, tear gas in the children. Is it the culture? That is the culture now. Tear gas, beat them with batu, low for state.
So with that, the citizens themselves got the mindset already that once the police is coming with arrogance. The police is coming with tear gas, live bullets, and all of that. I got several videos here in my phone of police using tear gas on peaceful Liberians. And as a result of that, what it has left within the people is that we can no longer take this. And in fact, we get nowhere to carry our cry. So it's just better we just do what we're able to do. And that is just that. So where we are with this is terrible. Because I always say this here on this radio. Whenever people feel like all hope is lost, they can have nowhere again to carry their cries or concerns for it to be addressed adequately, then you leave them with that issue of mob violence or mob justice. And that's what is happening. The people see the police now not as their friend. They see the police as rivals to them. So as a result of that, while the police are preparing to come to them, they themselves are also preparing to attack or engage the police. And we don't know how.
Because of the kind of culture that's been created. Imagine what happened to MCSS students. So I listen to Gregory talking and saying all kind of things. And I'm like, look, bro, you are the problem. How you don't understand that you are the problem? This was not the attitude. This was not the culture in the police.
No, not at all.
How come you don't know that you are the problem, my friend? unarmed, uniformed students. Look at what happened to them. We can go back to the photo. You think that is responsible and civilized policing? People post no threat, whatever. But just you think you can police a society? You can police. All you got to do when people got a grievances, they come, you provide security. You know, this is don't come here, blah blah. That one can happen. You can be standing there, say they put in a battleground when they get tired, they go back.
Oh yeah.
The relevant agency that they're addressing, the leaders of those agencies will come and speak to them. After a while, then they will disperse. Right? But you got no business to be running the country the way you're running it. So let's take a few calls and then we'll go to 2 critical conversations and then we'll be out of here. We'll be heading to rehab.
Yeah. So 0776104104 086-500-104 are the numbers. You can call us on here this morning. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, you're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. I was sharing George Manabuya. And you know the police need to be careful. Look, Grandpa didn't say he's going to stay on, say the day on Cascade when you're working the SOP, not every commander, lots of people. Yesterday, the scene was very brutal. How can the people, students, gather to agitate for the better environment, learning condition, and then Grandpa is saying a police there to go take gas students? I think that's what there's unfortunate. This country is this country of war, it's not country of brutality and get many police uniform armed and take out every people. There's no stop. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Hinka. Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Let me say happy birthday to my dynamic President George Manabuya and Little Mayor Mohammed Sherry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I live in Johnsonville, but Johnsonville, I was the one that told you the last time my sample, you were asking me to pay $150. There was a sample, I took it out, we got a copa.
Oh, okay. He did not call me, so yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, text me the number. I read the Johnsonville, but I want to come to that.
What kind of sample video? Yeah, looking for.
Oh, yeah, the last time you were talking about a sample, I paid my sample, I paid
all right, the mail will call you later on. You'll talk about the sample.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the fee. I want to come on the fee today.
Okay.
So I don't know the place.
Oh, okay. So I wish I can see your number here. Just wait on the line small. Let me see the cool. Wow. Just text me your number here on this phone on this number you just called on. Just text me your number and send your name.
Okay. So
I'll get it. Let's talk. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning. We're about to pay $10,000. Go ahead. Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, this is Chief Philosophy and join you from Jacob Time, assistant NVDC.
Go ahead.
The issue concerning about NVDC yesterday. That's why I supported the government to come into power, but they have to be zero tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people pay. If you can't get people paying for graduation fees, and then you don't get souvenir. Don't want to come. You're telling me see the people are protesting.
So they collected the training money, but they won't use it for the purpose for which they collected them.
Yes. Collect more money and they don't give them your souvenir.
Yeah. And the whole program was poorly organized.
Yes. And then you get people graduating, but their name is not in the souvenir. So what would they say tomorrow to people that I'm a graduate of NBC?
Yeah, the way they society get they say, oh, you graduate, why are souvenir, Nina there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Let's talk to one of our winners of 10,000.
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Good morning, Dad. You're live on Freedom FM.
Freedom.
This is Abu Sharif, Freedom FM. You're live on the radio. Hey guys, here. What is your name?
My name is James Masakwe.
James Masakwe. Your number was selected. This number as one of our winners for the Back to School Bonanza on the cash giveaway.
Yeah, but I don't play one.
Yeah, maybe your children can play it, and so you qualify to win $10,000.
So check on your phone and confirm it.
Call your son to check on the phone. Yeah.
The money is there, but from Winnie Liberia.
Yes,
I
oh
win Liberia
yes,
now.
yeah.
I win Liberia.
Oh, so are you a coordinator?
Exactly. So that through our platform, you win it.
Oh.
So you want to tell her thank you, Small?
Oh, very much.
Okay. Have a good day.
I was just a bit confused because I never paid.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a great day, Dad. Have a great day. Okay, so we hold it there. You two can be a
Let's
winner.
talk to
*255*
hello.
1#.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, very grateful to God for your conversation this morning. And quickly, let me just go to the issues. You know, there's a passage in the Bible that says, "A lack of knowledge, my people perish," right? So when we told people that this government came not for the good or the benefit of the people of this country, they came to set aside themselves, to empower themselves, to stay away our resources and properties. Now, you see, when you lack knowledge or lack leadership ability, definitely even the people around you will be people of the same kind. Now, you cannot fool people when people are suffering. You cannot lie to people when people are suffering. Those people taken to the airport yesterday were meant for. No, I told somebody, I said, like, there's something called grace. The grace that Joshua carries, President Boga can never carry that grace. You can never compare yourself with somebody who God has given that grace on them. You can never compare yourself. Look at the kind of a disgrace that was brought to the president yesterday into the country, into this nation. Gathering people all in the name of lying to them that you're going to give them money. Whereby you want to do it like people went to meet President Weah with their heart, with their mind, their soul, knowing that he has been a person who have come to liberate the people of this nation. Not like the criminal, the liar President Boga. Who's passing around lying to people?
No, my man.
Let's talk to somebody else.
We can't
can,
do that.
yeah. We can't.
I mean, that's the president of like, bro. You can disagree, but we won't tolerate. Absolutely not. Zero tolerance for that. Good morning.
My name is Rosen Pizzi, public relations officer in the future office of Stereo Crime Committee. On behalf of the people of Stereo Crime Committee, I want to say happy birthday to our dynamic president, President Dr. George Weah. Wishing the best.
But you late PR. They don't what doing birthday. You kind of you see you late. Say you late.
All right,
PR, you late.
all right. I'm sure this is Hussein Kia. No, I think so. Morning.
Yes, good morning, Chairman.
Morning.
Let me say good morning to Abu.
Morning.
Yes, this is Hussein Kia. I come from Chickasaw. So, I've been following the show since you guys started with the different talking points. But I have interest in the one that has to do with MPTC.
Go ahead.
Yes, and just give me the opportunity to just give you the background. I got MPTC 2004.
Then I history class, you come and open here, you can pay for time to come tell like that 30 seconds to go. No, what we're talking about yesterday.
This is for politics, man. I'm just for politics.
But our history, you come and talk. You know history. No time for that one. Talk about what happened yesterday, the disgrace that happened yesterday. Why you think the people are protesting? The students were protesting on. Oh, that 2004 made that 2004 beginning they were protesting.
No, I'll give you a
Then why is 2004 necessary to the conversation? The children hurting, they pay their money. Your government people eat the money. They do the thing for the poor. No, but you want dilute it. You won't go to 2004. I am not taking 2004. Who's in care? Your time finished.
Okay, let's talk to this person. Morning. 0776104104 are the numbers you can call us on. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Hey, what are you?
Go ahead, brother.
Happy birthday to the former president. Abu, the boy I went to that airport, I will move to for Abu, the government large. You don't get the poor large. The poor large. The poor, they care. They get careful with everybody want to care people. The next year, the country here, President Boga, you get into the matter of Georgia now. attention. Your government, we go on Facebook. All the government here, they are cleaning that cleaning. But the own president, we have to say, it had to be nothing when you brought, you bring nothing back. So that's discussing the thing you have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Morning.
Morning, Abu.
Morning.
Morning, you got Gona.
Morning, boss.
I do join you guys for every grand committee. And let me appreciate you people for the level of information you guys are disseminating to the Liberia people and the world a lot.
Go ahead, Chief.
Quickly to the issues of NVDA. Abu.
NVDC.
NVDC, sorry. NVDC. Those things will continue to happen. Because you know what? Those guys are just engineers as it relates to information. Those guys are guys who know the RCT program. Can you imagine up to now we are not seeing at this special event here? That's particular money. I expect those guys to tell to
you mean the 10,000 you?
Yeah, the 10,000 you. We see that. We see at this special is a good thing. But today, unfortunately, we see our brothers and sisters from the Moral Vocational Training Center.
Okay.
Because of the remote call. Thank you so kindly for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the last caller we wanted that.
No, you want to walk away from your radio, please?
Hello, Abu.
Morning.
Good morning. Yeah, my senior junior will the driver and the police, my brother. We are driving Thursday. This time around, we now get no means of talking to the police no more. Because by the time we try to begin each other, we're making them more better. We just return it out, you're going to give it to us. Especially we are riding on the beginner highway. If they go almost 5 checkpoints on the road, I will pay money. When we want to go get out of the road and pay 200. When you come cut the tree, you pay 200. When you know with the traffic management, we just the black car, we got to pay 500 before we can cross on that small little one.
Oh, so they thought I wanted the black card at the black card minute.
Yeah, they are the traffic management. In fact, what they do, Abu, is that.
I thought the legislature put stop to them yet until the president can review the send of the communication of the president.
They are working at it. When in fact, what they can do to you is that when they see you because they haven't two type of driver license this time around. They got a traffic management driver license and they got a transport driver license. When they see you with tickets on your car, they will view the ticket and say because you buy with it, they will leave that ticket in your hand and they will issue you another ticket.
Thank you. Abu, the thing about that traffic management and the police is the fact is all of the vehicles and motorbikes brought or donated by the Liberia traffic management is being used by the police. So you find the police officers on the motorbikes and in the cars along the roads.
Yeah, but those are the
so you don't differentiate the police from the Liberia traffic management because it is the police that is implementing the Liberia traffic management.
Exactly.
So the police will have the justification to say that they are implementing the traffic laws of our country.
So here how it happened, right? Under the arrangement, the police is supposed to send list of people that the traffic management people will train. They did that training, you remember? About it. And then later on they corrupted it and sent some people who were not even part of the original training. So those are the people that they assign a motorbike and a black car, like the caller said, right? And they will be passing around. So it's the same thing. But once the arrangement, it is the arrangement that permit them to be on that car. So once the inside, I mean the traffic management operation that they're carrying out. So I just sent you a video for us to play, courtesy of Alexa's, right? Vanja Colley. Let's see some of the other skills she got. We're taking a break with that. And then we'll come back with transition to something else. We're taking a break with our princess, Princess Alexa Vanja Colley. Yeah, the dynamic princess. And so that is that. And so we are going to basically say that the next time, please, when you take the people, then don't lie to them, because the whole thing about benefit, it can hurt. People partner well in their country, they suffer, they now war, no way. They are taking their mind from on the whole benefit thing. Then you go bring benefit again. And so the people go there.
So this video is downloading.
You get the people the benefit, then the people get vexed.
They even increase the anger instead of helping.
Exactly. Right? It will certainly increase the anger. So we were in passing read the U.S. State Department report on trafficking in person. A lot of time we told you and indicated that it was coming, Liberia was performing very dismally. The government of Liberia was performing very dismally, and that our country now is being earmarked or considered a hub of uncontrollable human trafficking. Uncontrollable human trafficking, and that the effort from the government to curtail these things are bare minimum. And this is the second year running. This government of Liberia is stuck one place. They can't go beyond. They can't come in front. They just stuck. It tells you basically those who argue that progress has been made. Right. It tells you those who argue that progress has been made. So we're talking about tackling human trafficking. How can we even without coming beyond with stick right there 2 years? Right. This is the second report. So let's take this break. When we come back, we talk other issues.
So yeah, let's give it just a few seconds until we get on course. Right here, right now.
Okay.
Right here. So yeah, it's a bit. The internet is a bit.
There are crimes in many places, in every community you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand for the real authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
A stubborn seed planted deep October 1st, 1966, a promise to keep. It grew beyond the horizon's reach in Liberia's slum, where dreams often breach, where stars are dimmed and lights diminished might. Dreams reversed, lost in endless night. But he searched and dreamed and broke the mold. His dreams became his doings, his breakthrough to unfold. A global star emerged, reality checked. From Liberia's soar, he triumphed, Africa's pride reflected. The world's stage became his runway, stories told. When Liberia's image was sold, his legend unfolds. A phenomenon, no introduction needed. Illustrations of resilience, strength, success, and influence seeded. Politics whispers, he's not good enough. But he looked them dead in the eye, broke the vicious stuff. Classism circle, designed to keep him low. He shattered it, rose high like a dolphin in tow. Standing tall, a masterpiece, genuine treasure rare, a legend in his own right beyond compare. Some say he is the past, the present, the future. But I say he is a legend true, a man of ending praise with a story anew, etched in minds of lives he has touched. Despite life's tough test, From slums to stardom, he rose and still finds rest. George Mane Weah, a fountain of elevation high, motivation, inspiration, celebration, touching the sky. Under bullets, emotionally burning, gasping for air, they blamed him for ashes, but he transformed lives with care. Folded in the beginning, now unfolded I stand, because he is a legendary gem, now built for small minds and spaces, unimaginable grace, dictating his own fate. Faith, unconditional, his path, no need to debate. Cheers to many new chapters. African best, European best, world best, political leader, president, a legacy to nest that conquers with democratic change and Liberia's 25th president of pride, George Weah, the legend, forever he will reside, will reside, will reside, will reside.
Indeed, what a beautiful tribute from our colleague, Princess Alexis Vanja Colley, and this is or in celebration of the birthday, the life, the legend of former President George Weah. And I think this is an intriguing piece. And of course, on this very special day, as you celebrate Mr. President, from Cape Palmas to Cape Montserrado, the message is resounding. Liberians are fond of all the great things you continue to contribute to humanity, and particularly to Liberians. We are grateful people. We are not ungrateful people. We are not ingrates. We recognize the best among our sons. And so the voices are towering from all across the shores. The top of Manimba, Manwologisi, and of course, Liberians are cheering and celebrating your stardom and grace. So wish you all of the best. Continue to pray for you. So this is a special piece, and we thought to play that on behalf of our sister. I think she did an exciting job with that. But Prince, that's no strange to us. We're talking an employee of Freedom FM.
Yeah.
This is where we have the cream de la cream in the contemporary Liberian media space. Whether you like it or not, we have some of the best in the country. And there is no doubt about that. From the beginning to the end, we run some of the best schools in Liberia, and we compete at the highest level, whether you like it or not, because we have the best quality. Young, and, enthusiastic, inclined, educated, smart, and intelligent Liberian broadcast communicators. We're right here. This is the the bosom. This is where you find us. So that's one. We gotta go to something else. And
most definitely.
Yeah. Or you want to read a few comments, because
let's try to do so. Recognize some of those who have made their contributions here. Starting up from the bottom, Martin. Victor Brown says, good morning, family. Happy birthday to my black president. More grace, he says. Lax C.R. Brown Senior says, happy birthday, President. We get through Wilson says, oh wow, what a well-written words. Indeed. Thanks so much, daughter. She says that. Let's get to Catherine Koti Kofa Brown says, why the Browns? Just too many in row this morning. Says, Snawolo says, happy blessed birthday to our beloved God-sent leader. Mercy Mattis says, happy birthday to my president. I wish you many blessings years to come. Mohammed B. Folder says, good morning, guys. I'm following you from Grand Cape Mount County, Go Cam Gula Kane District. Labte Andrew Quay, Oduquay Isaac says, happy birthday, Africa's funniest song. Moses LC says, happy birthday to my daddy Wia. He says that. Bobby Jadier says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I am following from my Seatown residence this morning. Lloyd Nina says, Good morning, Freedom FM radio. I am watching you live from the UAE. Benintal Outreach Cheerio says, good morning, my Freedom FM family, and happy blessed birthday to my former president. Ojuku Davis says, good morning, Freedom FM family, and I'm watching you live from ELWA Junction, Painesville, Turin. Drabala says the Unity Party government drama is over. The Liberian people know already. He says that. Let's go back to top. The comments are just too many this morning. Morris, good friend Jesse says, good morning. Watching you live from Chicken Soup Factory community. Let me use this time to say happy birthday to my leader, President Mr. Weah. Jeremiah Gindis says, good morning, Mr. President, long life. He says that. Happy birthday. Nicholas Yolokon says, good morning, guys. Happy birthday to our president. Long live it is, and prosperity. Oh, Papi, he says that.
Okay.
Yes, there are just too many, but we can just stop at that.
We can do
here.
all.
We can do all. But sorry to all of you.
But thanks to all of you as well. So let's just run over snippet of because it's about what is happening with our country and what is going on. So the United States Department 2025 Trafficking in Person report is out, and this must concern all of us. That is to say, what is the status of human trafficking in Liberia, trafficking in person? You all remember, as more and more Liberians continue to get food and taken to different parts of the world with promise of greener pasture, and then they end up in domestic slavery and, of course, all kinds of forced labor practices, sexual abuse, and sexual slavery. So the report, the situation is not getting any better under President Joseph Boakar's regime. The efforts from the sectorial actors are proving lip service, and of course are doing very little to address the cost of the concerns or the issues that's actually propelling this whole human trafficking thing with lots of big allegations around the whole debate, in fact. And the reason why the government is at snail pace because the cartel doing this thing are connected to very powerful people within the government or in the government cycle, as we have learned. The U.S. State Department 2025 Trafficking in Person report is out, and Liberia continue to remain on tier 2 watch list. We're just at the brink of sliding into a point where Liberia will be blacklisted, and it will deny all too many opportunities and what have you. The report states that the government of Liberia does not fully meet the minimum standards for eliminating trafficking in person. The minimum, we say the highest, the minimum standard for eliminating trafficking in person, human trafficking. And it's happening at different levels, domestic level, from the villages to Monrovia, or to the cities, or from Monrovia to outside, and to Tunisia, to Egypt, to Myanmar, to just wherever across the world they take the people to. And even other nationals are brought into Liberia and taken. So it's like a transit point. The same way the drug thing has become. The same way the human trafficking situation has become in the country. So very, very disturbing. The report highlights a whole concern ranging from corruption, prosecution, and protection. Concern. That means the effort to fight human trafficking so that human beings will not be trafficked like goods. See, the government put corruption in that one. Put corruption being in that one. That human being won't say, yeah, you can pay something, yeah, you pay something, okay, yeah, carry. Reach to the airport, it's compromised. All the necessary due diligence check that needs to happen, they're being compromised through or as a result of corruption. This is further exposing the country. This is further sending out a terrible signal for who we are as a country and who we are as a person. And we speak these things and bring these things up so that duty bearers will safeguard the reputation of our country and get us on the right footing globally. The government of Liberia does not fully meet the minimum standard for the elimination of trafficking, despite making significant efforts to do so. It did not demonstrate overall increasing efforts compared with the previous reporting period. Right? Therefore, Liberia's remain on tier 2. Previously, with the past government, efforts were being made to bring us at tier 2. And there's been very minimal effort on the part of this Unity Party, Joseph Nima Boakai administration, to ensure that indeed a strong signal is sent out to traffickers and all of those involved surrounding that Liberia is no place for trafficking in person or human trafficking. The government slightly increased in terms of trying to investigate, passing around, and doing all of that. But again, recorded no success in nipping or breasting any kind of serious trafficking syndicate. This way, however, the government did not meet the minimum standard in several key areas. The government did not convict any trafficker for the second consecutive year. You're investigating, doing lots of investigation, and trafficking is going on. The data are clear. But what is stopping the government from prosecuting or convicting any of the individuals? How are they getting off the hook and that they cannot convict anybody? The justice system has proven unable to convict any accused human traffickers in the country, creating an impression as if there is a compromised environment, damning the reputation of our country. Now, corruption and official complicity in trafficking crimes remains significantly a concern. Inhabiting law enforcement, the government charged a NAT director with allegedly facilitating human trafficking by fraudulently recruiting victims for overseas employment, where victims were then subject to forced labor. LNP also arrested a former advisor to the previous president for alleged involvement in a fraud scheme which potentially included human trafficking. Observer reported some court clerks and prosecutor allegedly required bribe scheduled trafficking cases. These are the things happening in the Book People government. Prioritize recommendation. 1. In order for us to make progress, the requirements are clear. Increase effort to investigate, prosecute, and convict traffickers. Increase effort, including those involved in internal trafficking and officials accused of complicity, and seek adequate penalties for convicted traffickers, which should involve significant prison terms. Proactively identify trafficking victims by screening for trafficking indicators among vulnerable populations and train officials, including law enforcement, labor inspectors, and social workers, on the use of SOPs and the national referral mechanism. But the danger is the very security sector people that you need to deal with are the one complicit of some of the undermining efforts. So where are we? What is the orientation? Have the governments tried to understand why in most of these cases, security sector, are always highlighted for compromising and doing things outside of the law? Is it because they're being unfairly paid, underpaid, mistreated, and that life is difficult? Sometimes we have to understand the people too, right? Police officers going illegal mine, providing security for them. Why would a police officer that's supposed to be enforcing the law will be standing there with gun, protecting people who are stealing our natural resources, but he feel comfortable day and night providing security for them? Doesn't that ring a bell to you? Mr. President, do we need to expand the conversation to a point where we have a broad-based consultative discussion, because the country can be in the news for all the wrong reasons all of the time. We can talk the politics, but at the end of the day, is a country that suffers. And any kind of reprimand that comes subsequent affects everybody, irrespective of what is your political persuasion, preference, or whichever person or policies or party you feel comfortable with. Once you're in this country, it reflects on you. Your passports are kind of considered or deemed and seen in demeaning minor form, and you are being looked at in some very unpleasant manner. You're somewhere as a Liberian, and these reports are out there. This is terrible. The imaging is bad. The optics is so terrible. Why are the security sector so vulnerable to these kinds of things? When you go to the drugs people, they say the security people compromising. You go to human trafficking, they say the security sector compromising. You go to illicit mining, right? They say the security people compromising. How do we get the security people to understand the importance of their gatekeeping responsibilities and duties for this country in order for Liberia to remain seen as doing the right thing? What needs to be done? Every day you're increasing taxes, but you're not increasing the security people pay. But we're hearing on the radio lawmakers are taking 50,000, 45,000, they're buying cars, they're passing around. Are they better? Right? To just do bare minimum increment on the pay of law enforcement personnel, you're not doing it. So they remain vulnerable to corruption and bribery. So no system is working. Everything is breaking down. Nobody fear law enforcement anymore to an extent. Once you have money, you don't have to be afraid. Once they come, you can just put something on the table and that's okay, because the man has bills to the house. The landlord has increased the rent. The school fees has increased. He can't keep telling his children that, we're enforcing the law, but the government paying you $80 in 2025. In 2025, you all call yourself leaders. You're comfortable hearing that law enforcement personnel are making $80, $100, $120, $110, but you expect them to remain diligent in the face of all of the temptation. This is 2025. Let's face the reality. We got to be a country, we got to be a responsible country. If we want to maintain order in this country, we got to do what others are doing. We got to respond to the environment. We have to reform to adjust with the current day reality. We can't keep operating like in the 19 wee. Absolutely not. It's not going to work. The requirement now, people are buying Wi-Fi. People are paying for Netflix. The cost of living has quadrupled. You think the policemen don't need decency? You think the policemen is not in competition? The policemen get your children. You won't send your children to daycare school too. You won't send your children to a good preparatory schools. But they're charging heavy. The immigration officer wants to do that. So the immigration officer sees a person who is into human trafficking, and the person guarantee a regular $5 every month. That $5 plus whatever government is giving them, 120, right? They add it at 620. The person sit down and do the calculation and say, yeah, and one man can't feed the country. That's how the people can start the corruption. That's how the people can start compromising. Librarians, am I lying? No, I can open the phone lines and you always agree with me. This is exactly what is happening. We can come here and beat on the government every day, beat on the government. But at the end of the day, as a country, we have to reach a point where we sit down and say, what is the root cause? Let's get to the root cause. What can we do? Then we start to push the government and say, you have to reform this. You have to make this better, because look, this is exposing, this is rendering our country extremely vulnerable. This is dangerous. Who justify drug trafficking? You go to the academy, you get trained, and you take an oath to defend the country. But you come from there, and drug is dangerous, it's a contraband, but you are conniving, right? And aiding and abetting a trafficker that you know. Who told you law enforcement? You know all these drug traffickers and things. Who told you law enforcement? You know all these illegal mining sites across the country. They know it, but they're not. But guess what? And then we'll slap to the Ministry of Mines. Like I asked this morning, kindly ask the Minister of Mines and Energy, Mr. President, to tell you what, since he took over, what reform mechanism he's put in place to make the environment better and attractive for Liberian participation and protection. Liberian miners, Liberians who are desirous of venturing into mining and to also be counted as a mining mogul and a millionaire in his country by legally entering into the field. What environment have we created? It's important to ask these questions, right? Now, Mr. President, and we're interested to know that part of what the Minister of Mines and his team feel is the way to do it is to astronomically increase the fees. To astronomically increase the fees. And the question we have been asking, Mr. President, is what has informed the increment? What has actually informed the increment? Because this culture of always making it to feel like, let's preserve the sector for foreigners, because with the foreigners, you are secure in your kickback arrangement, but with Liberians, it's difficult. And this thing is happening a lot in this government, where Liberians and foreigners will bid for contract and there is no priority for Liberians, they will be kicked out. Let's look at the yellow machine thing, for example. And the vice president, the Minister of Public Works, Senator Moy, Senator Nokwe, right? The PPCC boss, they're all in sync to take a contract from a Liberian company and give it to a Chinese company, even though the very PPCC and the Ministry of Public Works wrote a communication, right, qualifying the Liberian company and saying that they meet all of the standard and requirement for the yellow machine stuff, but they will not give to them because their financial plan. When they did that financial plan, the company replied. The bank, the institution is working with, wrote the ministry and told them that no, this client is sovereign enough, right, to underwrite or service the financial plan, even in advance. We can prepay the bank balance, everything is submitted, defeating the argument that they used to deny the Liberian company. Mr. President, I thought you came to make Liberia a glorious land for Liberians to reap the benefits, but in your country, in your government, under your watch as president, Liberian businesses have been denied simply because people have relationship with Chinese and other foreigners, and they believe when they give the contract to these people can secure their kickbacks, can get in their pickers that they want to campaign with, and secure their $1 million in some kind of arrangement. This is bad, right? Now, let me tell you some of the increment that have been made. All right, and you tell me, and you pretty much tell me, Mr. President, whether this is a policy that guarantees or that ensures that lay Liberian there. He got my second, yeah, get out say, oh, let go hustle it. And and you have a protection to grow. But I say if you want hustle in the country now, for example, go and basement mentor, you won't do any mining in those areas. At the level of class A, you have to have $1 million. Pay a saying, you have to pay $1 million for license Tell me how many Liberians able to pay $1 million for mining license in Liberia and then establish and buy the equipment and all of that. You know how many million person
even
require?
when they join themselves in as a
Eh,
collaboration
yeah.
or a union, it will still be difficult.
Still be difficult. So in essence, as a country, what we are saying,
depriving Liberians.
Deprive ourselves. Say in the country, clearly no Liberians will do Class A mining anymore. You reserve a whole sector for foreign dominance and foreign control.
I thought what I thought could be done here, Abu, was that the license fee, Class A license fee for Liberian businesses should be set differently, and then the ones for foreign businesses should be set differently. So Liberians should be given first preference with certain consideration for national. Or what you're seeing here is just a strategy being used to strangulate and deprive Liberians, because once Liberians cannot find themselves with that amount in their account, Abu, stay away. Then it means that Chinese man who is able to get 2-3 business partners in China come here with $1 million, buy or let's say pay for a license, he's able to exploit our country. And that is why it is. That's why you see Liberians in the mining sector. Liberians are just good at working for their friends, because the opportunity for them to partake, to be the front runners of our mining sector, is being deprived because of these high fees that have been placed on these things, because Liberians are struggling. They cannot afford, they can't get the money. So because of that, they can't be able to find themselves in the mining sector. So as a result, they will only be good at working for those Chinese. This is not the rescue.
Absolutely not. And so, so Pay agrees, he and Gafon, they say, you know what, they won't buy clear, no Liberian coming here. So they didn't even bother to put, like you're saying, categorizing and say Liberians and, foreigner, right? They didn't put Liberian in there. And that idea is so enslaving, right? The government should be working to mitigate and create an opportunity that attract Liberian there. The president was at a diaspora conference, right? But encouraging Liberians to come back. They may not be millionaires, but open and make the system flexible in ways that they're able to come and grow. They're able to come and grow. But is the government interested in growing Liberian millionaires, middle class? Absolutely not. Right? There are several Liberian, middle class entrepreneurs that are crying in the country now because their businesses are being attacked by hungry boys like Amos Toy. Anyway, Amos is bereaved right now. I saw that his father passed. My sympathy to him, right? And all of that. So Class B mining license. There you have Liberian and foreigner or foreign owned. 50,000. So the one that they agree that Liberian can come in, they're saying you have to have 50,000 to do that. And even with that 50,000, say you already said the highest lien where also foreigners in, you come there for foreigners. Who do you think will dominate that place? Right?
Most definitely a foreigner.
So, and this is the reason why there are a lot of illegal things going on in the mining industry. Because the foreigners now, who have all of the heavy duty equipment, will come and pay for Class B mining, but they're actually doing Class A degree mining out there. And elements in the ministry will be protecting them. Right? So, Class C mining license. Right? Class C, okay, Class B mining license. That two category. Liberian, okay, 25,000. Right? 100%. That means that other one is 100% Liberian, not where you share. But the one where Liberian and foreigner has, you pay the same 50,000. 50,000. Then Class C mining license, $250, right? So now, and this is where the real trouble is coming from. They Class C, right? It used to be way less than that, but they took it to $250. That one that just hand thing, what the people can use, they can face that net, they carry the pulley, and they be shaking it. And you know, when you're gonna find anything, you know, you're not ready. That on the surface thing. You take your shovel, you take your digger, you go, you dig somewhere small, you chop it on up, you put water there, they can call it some other way. You wash it. Yeah, you wash it. That one can give you muscle, and you know that the muscle.
When the men come from there, you see that pump.
That pump there. Yeah, when the men get small, go over there, they can buy B. You know the lion heart tape. What kind of country we just program ourselves to poverty? Just program and say, yeah, this is where Liberia should be. Yeah, be right here. But then with all that, right? You have foreigners that people will give Class C money license to, and this is supposed to be exclusively for Liberians, right? So, but these foreigners, yes, what they're doing, right? They will use Liberian names and register the company and go and get mining license, pretending to be a Liberian company, right? Under an arrangement, the ministry folks knows about it. And I'm saying this, there are a lot of people out there that are into mining, and you know exactly what we're saying, right? So most times you hear the people say, oh, but they're not me. I'm not involved with anything. I'm not. This is not me. But the idea is clear, right? Under the arrangement, you will see John Yakwawolo Mining Cooperative, UNOS, Austin Kawa, Deputy Hagar Gona, Treasurer, Kan Oliver Kan. The men milking, they eating the money, the tea all they need that. So your team said that they right? But in essence, you got one foreigner sitting behind there. Where's the actual man? So the guys from the Department of Mines, every month will just go to the man, whatever business he has, go there and collect their bill and come out. So we understand all the secret. And somebody say, oh, Mr. President, you know, we can't have a conversation and we reform the mining sector. See some of the videos. Class C mining license people who get Class C mining license. They got, I mean, saying you don't want, you play the one. Right? People who get Class C money, when you see the P, whatever, correct. When you see the B, whatever machines and things that they putting in the bush, Class C money, what's supposed to be hand money? Right? Play that video, will take course and be out of here, folks. Right? Today is birthday. Today is birthday. So tomorrow we'll be back here with
these are
we have big hammer.
Of the Chinese
so this is it.
As you can see, can do everything.
I wonder what they will do.
Okay, sorry.
They will pack the machines, right? That people who say they are doing legal thing, but so the cartel works when these illegal companies who are issued licenses and they are doing Class B level exploitation, they will get signal from the ministry when mining agents are going for inspection. They will run away and leave all the place. So when you go there, you don't see nobody in the bush. So this is how we got this video.
The machine.
You see the whole place empty for those of you watching.
As you can see.
But when you go to the system, you will see whoever the license that these people are mining on, it will be some kind of Class C mining license. And then you will see ownership in Liberian's name. When the Liberians decide to sell their country, we get problem. But when we see the wrong things going, we'll bring it outside, Mr. President. So pretty much tell me, Mr. President, how do you think we're getting value for money when women pay and others are sitting at the Ministry of Mines and they're taking no practical action, no arrest is being made? no deportation is happening, and all these people are here,
Everything
and these
have been
allegations
packed. Okay.
are
Sorry,
run
this
a
is can
place.
one. These are the three
So let's
machines.
take calls, bro.
0776 104 104 086 500
All of them
104 are the
are
numbers.
here.
You can call us on right here to be a part of
Welcome.
the
Then
conversation this
go.
morning. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers. Call us. The WhatsApp line is as well active, and it's on plus 231 86 500 104 this morning. Right here, be a part of the conversation. Today is a birthday presentation, and yes, that's why it is this morning. And Abu, we can check up on our system while we're waiting to see
Yeah, that's what I'm
let's get
trying to
up
do
to
now, so
see.
that we can. That's what I'm trying to do on star 255 star one hash. We have like 11 minutes, 10 minutes to go right here. Let's pay some money. We just give out $10,000 right here in fulfillment of the cash giveaway. Star 255 star one hash. Star 255 star one hash is the number to play.
So by popular demand, somebody is requesting that we play this princess. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's get it up just before we because it is by popular demand from a very higher up, a very higher up.
Okay, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and continue to play these. These are, I mean, beautifully choosing words. This is a spoken word portrait, and but I mean, call us 0776 104 104 086 500 104 0 86 500 104, and of course you'll be live right here. So here I'm sending you this other one here too. Play the one at double dose. So make sure that we play.
Double do it. Must go.
Yeah. So, but yes, man. Let's talk about it, folks.
I'm not receiving.
This is Liberia, and I mean there is no gainsaying that things are absolutely not in their proper perspective. Things are absolutely not in their proper control, whether the government likes it or not. Your effort and attempt to make this thing seem like by demonizing will earn you an opportunity to smooth ride has not worked for you. So you need to change course, and start to do the right things, and let the community feel you. Let the Liberian people feel you. Take the project to the people. Do it. Bring it on, right? Bring the project on, Mr. President. The 42 years of experience, bring it on. Partisans and supporters, if I read some of the messages I'm getting, right, are disappointed. Partisans and supporters of the Unity Party are disappointed, Mr. President. That in under 2 years, everything you criticize, you have done even more than those things. Your government has done even more than those things.
Just so you know, the guy have asked me to inform the president that he will be coming down soon.
Right?
So now Koruba say send me the message and say he will be here soon. So we'll tell the president. Like
So look at what we're hearing from the LRA. Right? From the LRA. That was last night. Let's play that one for come back. Okay, I can imagine how many of you are getting angry as the chat cyclists have banging and banging the morning rise this morning. All they're hearing is birthday about George Weah and the celebration of being in and celebrating in their own communities. There's no official celebration. So you say, oh, it's easy organized. And the reason why it's easy organized is that everybody was right now. You see, we won't do anything trying to do low key, but yesterday Librarians are coming out and they're throwing party in Basel, in Grand Gide, in Maryland, and people just doing their own normal celebration. And, you know, pull it together, sit down. Oh, today our former president, we have birthday. Oh, and then hand the man picture of man knocking a bottle, they celebrating, they playing the CDC song and all of that. How are you going to change that? How are you going to stop that? By embarking on unprecedented transformative programs and policy implementation. But you're not doing anything. So how we come and lead our men for you now? Yeah, because you're giving us sweet more. Right? Like yesterday, my man Kubo passed away that used to be holding crack screen techno. The man flirting 3 big iPhone in here and standing his stomach puncture and things. Then he said, all the other people will be clapping. Why your own stomach getting big? You only TDBB latest iPhone in your hand. When you be passing around sweating on motorbike with your crack technophone. Yeah, is it? Oh yeah, rescue working, and that's the kind of thing.
Go to county on.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing. And these are the people that say Labrampo certified, Labrampo happy. You can be making a poor vest. And look, let me tell you one thing. Yesterday, we were having some conversations, right, with friends, and the guys were like, "Look, people should be careful. You see, when Liberian people decide to just go silent and sit down in their corner, right? They're planning a surprise for you. And this is happening with this government too early. So they're letting you do all of the talking. You're passing around, you and your surrogates, you're talking all over. We say, okay, we're accepting to bear it, will go through it. You go among the cyclists, they're angry. You go among the street seller, they're angry. You go among those families whose homes are being broken down and there is no tangible project being implemented, they're angry. How are they going to start life when we're at the point where the country is terribly difficult? But again, this has been the Wednesday morning presentation of the Freedom Morning Rise, of course, on Freedom. It is 7.9, the big station, the People's Radio. And of course, we like to go home from here, Higa.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow to climax our week's partnership right here on the program.
So yes, until we go, let's leave you with this one. Do have yourself a very wonderful time from the nation's capital. Bye-bye.